All right, we'll get started here. I'm joined by Minjee Lee in the CPKC Women's Open Media Center. Just to kick things off, we're back in Canada. Talk about what it's like to be back playing in Canada this year, and if you have any experience playing in Calgary at all.
Yeah, I played the last time we had the event in Calgary in 16, so that was only my second year out. So everything was very hectic, but I remember just loving, I love coming back to Canada anyway. It reminds me a bit of home and just makes me feel a little, more familiar. So yeah, I just really like coming back, and we always get a really great setup in the tournament. So.
Just talk a little bit maybe about how life has changed since you were at Calgary last. How things have kind of gotten different in your past few years.
Yeah, what was that, like maybe 8 years ago? So I grew up a little bit. It was only when I was like 20 years old. So I feel like I've matured a lot over the past few years, over the 8 years. And, a couple majors under my belt. It's a little bit different now. Yeah.
And we're in the 50th anniversary of the CPKC Women's Open. Just talk a little bit about the history of this event and what it's been like to see the evolution of the tournament since you've been playing.
Yeah, I feel like the tournament just goes from strength to strength, and all the partners that have, stepped forward to, elevate our game and being supportive of the LPGA women's golf, and even growing the game with all the Canadian amateurs who get to play. I think it's such a great experience for them, and obviously we love coming back to Canada and playing this event. So just kudos to them for doing such a great job for us.
I'll open it up in the media center now if there's any questions. Adam.
Hey Minjee, how would you kind of describe maybe the biggest challenge for you so far this season? Obviously some nice results, but at this point of the year, what do you think's been kind of the thing you've been trying to work on the most?
Yeah, very up and down year so far. I've had a couple good finishes, but other than that, I feel like I feel like the score and how I am hitting it and playing hasn't really matched up and really shown in my results. So, it can be frustrating at times, but, it's golf and you just kind of keep chipping it away on it. And, especially with, changing equipment and things like that, it kind of takes time for you to, find the right match for yourself, and, especially changing balls and like doing a lot of testing over the year. So I feel like, just kind of been, going a little bit back and forth there, and trying to find the right fit for me. So maybe the results have, not been as good in comparison to previous years, but I know it's just around the corner.
In terms of just scheduling and kind of staying mentally in the week that you're in versus like looking ahead to the AAG Women's Open, the Olympics, obviously CME in November and et cetera. How do you kind of mentally compartmentalize all of the other stuff going on and just kind of realize you also have a job to do this week?
Yeah, I feel like I just always try to come back to basics and, not try to overcomplicate things, I have really high expectations just like everybody else for myself, and I just feel like if I get too ahead of myself and, get lost in those kind of thoughts, it makes it that much worse. So I think just trying to think about the things that I can control and trying to get, that 2% better every day is always my goal. So, yeah.
Left here.
What's sort of utmost importance for you? Like, obviously this is a new venue for the tour. What, for you or anyone else, what's of utmost importance over these next few days to sort of get to learn a new course?
Yeah, so I think just seeing the golf course and, touching every hole, just seeing how the layout suits your eye, and just the type of grass, just getting used to that. I think every week it's like a different type of grass and, different kind of conditions. I feel like maybe the afternoons get a little bit windier here. So like yesterday it was blowing a gale and I was like, where did this come from? And then I saw the water and I was like, oh, it's probably coming from there. So I just think just getting used to the layout, really, just how, just kind of figuring out where to miss it, course management. I think that's the most important.
one of the, I guess, new traditions since last time you were in Calgary is the start of the rink hole at the
Oh, yeah.
CPKC. I'm curious, as a player, how would you describe that to someone who maybe didn't know too much about it? Like, what sets that hole apart?
Yeah, so I've actually played with Brooke a couple times when they've had the rink hole, and it's mad. Like all the people who come and cheer her on, cheer on our whole tour, but especially Brooke, fan favorite, yeah. I mean, it's really cool. We don't get too many holes that are like the rinks hole, so I just think it's nice for everybody to, come and support us in that sense, and have a little bit of fun at a golf tournament like that. So yeah, it's good.
Any more questions here? I have two more for you then.
Okay.
So another initiative the tournament's doing this year is presenting the Audi Precision Award to the player with the most greens in regulation at the end of the week,
Okay.
and a $25,000 check, as well as a matching donation to a charity, a local girls golf charity. What does that mean to see the tournament put in place more initiatives kind of like this?
Yeah, I mean, for us players, I think it's just a little extra motivation. Hitting the most greens is definitely going to help you have a better score. So I just think it's just really great and really important for, I guess, us to be, seen in that way. So I feel like we all are very appreciative of all the initiatives that are being put in place now. And I feel like it's just growing and growing and getting better and better. So I'm very grateful.
And Adam touched on staying in the moment, but you have to also be excited for the Olympics and what there is to look forward to it. What are you looking forward to most about it after seeing some content come out already of people in the village and things like that?
Yeah, so I'm not actually staying in the village, but definitely will go and have a look. I've seen quite a lot of like Aussies post about the I guess their rooms and things like that, and just the overall, the gym and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that kind of things. And I actually went to play the course. So the course is in really great shape, and I think it will be a really great tournament venue for the Olympics. So I actually heard that a lot of the tickets have been sold. So I'm really looking forward to how the tournament shapes up.
Awesome. Any more questions here? All right. All set. Thank you, Minjee.
Thank you.